Hey, good morning, everybody. It is 9/9/24, September 9, 2024. So, hey, glad you're here. A week away from all our trips. So that's pretty awesome. I know you all have been sort of prepping for that in all different kinds of ways, in and out of the classroom. By the way, congratulations to those that paid for it out of their own pocket. I mean, that is no joke, man. That is no joke, and so I'm really proud of you for that. I am so proud of you for that. That's just next level stuff. So pretty impressive. Hey, real quick, I'm going to jump into a couple of agenda items, and then we'll go right into a little bit of the calendar stuff. So. All right, first thing on my list here is Drama Club. So that starts October 18th, so next month. And it's on Fridays, 2:30. On Fridays only. Starts at 2:30, goes to 3:30, begins October 18th. So that's going to be pretty cool. Highly recommend you sign up for that. Couple of clarifications on dining. First of all, kudos to the Kazirs to helped us basically launch a dining service from zero this summer, and it's just remarkable. So I put a link on here. It's at the end here, so depending on how wide the browser that you have is, it's down here it's usually under more, under DC Dining. There's just been a couple of questions about it, so maybe we'll bring a little bit of clarity here. So the meal options, you've got a regular and a large, which comes with the main entree, side of veggies, and a side of fruit. Comes with that, $5. That's regular. Large, $7.50. All right. Then, if you just want the entree, it's $3, and the large is $6. Okay. But as you grab different items, those get added to your bill, basically. So just keep that in mind as you add things. Chips, $2, drinks anywhere from $1.50 to $2.50. But just keep in mind, if you want the side or the main entree and two sides, you're good at $7.50. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that to your attention, just to bring some clarity. A couple things. You'll notice there's the yellow tape is back around the shelves. I've noticed that, especially over here by the elevator, backpacks are just kind of strewn everywhere, and we've got people passing through there all day, every day, including a fire marshal. So we need to keep stuff off the floor, on the shelf. Off the floor, on the shelf. Okay, that's a no-brainer. So let's do that. Just kind of tidies things up a little bit, and that goes for all the shelves that are around the building. Don't lay them on the ground. Just get them up on the shelves, nice and clean. And those shelves are not for water bottles or sports bags or lunch boxes. Your lunch boxes, they go in your locker. Lunch boxes in your locker. Water bottle is either with you or in your locker. Okay, I've noticed a couple of the shelves are kind of gathering places for water bottles and lunch boxes, which then makes it tough for people to all put their backpacks on there. So let's not do that. All right. So I'm going to kind of keep an eye on that as well. So just keep all the stuff that needs to be on there. Over on the far side, over by Mr. Fuller, there's a giant room with a zillion shelves, and those are designed for sports bags. So if you have a sports bag, soccer bag, volleyball bag, whatever bag, and it's for sports, it's got to go over there. All right? All right. And you can probably put your band instrument over there as well. All right. We've got this Guatemala program that we've kind of shared with you a little bit, and it's pretty amazing. It's these students come up, they're ambassadors. They come to our school for about 2 months, early October to early December, but they need host families. If that's something that you would be interested in hosting, I know that some of you have done that before, even more than once. So if you want to do that again, just let me know. And I'm going to put a link in the email out to families as well. That'll get to kind of a little bit more of the details of that program. It is so great, and we love having them here. We have been doing it for, I guess close to 10 years. It's really a neat program. And then let's see, last thing. Oh yeah, we're going to start counting tardies today. I think everybody's schedules have sort of settled. Everybody knows where they're going. Now we just have to get there on time. So the teachers are going to track tardies, and then I'll kind of meet with you if I get a report that your tardies are kind of getting a little bit out of control, and that just might mean you need help getting organized. It's not necessarily a negative thing, but maybe you're going to your locker too much or not enough or whatever. And so we're gonna start counting tardies, and usually the report will generate if there's 4 or more in a week, late to class 4 or more times in a week, then you'll meet with me and we'll try and figure out kind of what's going on here. So anyway, that is the tardies, and we're going to count those basically from per week is how we're going to do it, per week. And then again, if it's too many, then I'll get in touch with you. So anyway, that's that. Last thing, church. So we're starting a series on Daniel, and it's running through Thanksgiving. And so I thought, oh boy, Daniel, let's see how that's going to go. And I actually talked to Pastor Joel after church yesterday, and we were chatting about his sermon. It was really good, by the way. But basically, the idea was when our children, so like my children, are out of my house, right? You are obviously not out of your house yet, kiddos, but someday you will be. So then the question is, what's your faith going to be like when you flee the nest, so to speak? These are the questions that we're wondering. So like Daniel and his buddies, they moved to Babylon, and so King Nebuchadnezzar is like trying to indoctrinate them, and basically, I'm going to tell you what foods to eat. I'm going to tell you who to hang out with. I'm going to change your name, all that stuff to try and sort of indoctrinate him into King Nebuchadnezzar's world, and just sort of get Daniel and his buddies' faith in Jesus out of them, right? So then the question is Daniel strong enough to withstand that? Well, it turns out he is. So he's like, no, I think I'm going to eat whatever I want. So he kind of figured that out. So then the question for you is, if you're a follower of Jesus, then you're facing exile, or you're facing your own Babylon every single day. You're facing your own King Nebuchadnezzar every single day, because your social media, if you do that, your friends, the TV that you consume, whatever, is trying to indoctrinate you into their worldview, and it's a competing story with the story, capital T, with God's story. So we are working hard to be followers of Jesus, and some of you raised your hands in chapel the other day, but the reality is that we, every single day, I'm included, your teachers are included, every single day, things are jumping into our brains that are trying to get us to walk away from Jesus and indoctrinate us into their world, into whatever that world is, and away from Jesus. So the question is, are you strong enough? So the language that your teammates use at practice or at dance practice, whatever, the language, the content, are you strong enough to stand firm in your faith and not be indoctrinated? Because it'd be easy as your friends are cussing or whatever, talking about inappropriate content. You're like, I want to be a part of these friends. And so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start talking like that too. So now they're starting to indoctrinate you. Or is it where you stand strong enough? Where, I'm a follower of Jesus. That's my worldview. You guys can talk about whatever you want, say whatever you want, scroll through social media, look online at whatever you want. I'm a follower of Jesus. I'm going to try every day and do something different. So anyway, we face our own Babylon every single day. And so the question is, are we strong enough to stand like Daniel did? It's hard. I mean, it's really difficult. But I pray for your strength in that. So anyway, all right, y'all, be good. Take care. See you in the halls.